So, do what makes you happy. My name is Corinne Bishop. I just wanted to do a little video today instead of a post. But the title of this post would be Do What Makes You Happy. And this is really important because when we're happy, when we're doing what makes us happy, we're in flow, our energy is in joy, it's just happy, it's vibrant, it's glowing. But if we're doing something that doesn't make us happy, it's dull, it drags, it's dreary, it doesn't light us up. It doesn't raise our vibration. So when we're doing what makes us happy, it raises our vibration. So our vibration is our energetic level of what we attract back to us. So if we're doing something that makes us really happy and we're raising our vibration, we're attracting more to us that makes us really happy. So it's really important. Also, it's really key. What lights you up and what makes you happy is what your mission in life is, what your soul's purpose is. We're not meant to not enjoy life. We're not meant to go through life feeling miserable. And when we're constantly doing something that we find drags or bores us, we get tense, we get aches, we get pains because we're not flowing. We're going against the grain. We're pushing that boulder up the hill, and our spirit, which is pure joy, which is just pure energetic, isn't being lit up. And it's going, hold on a minute, knock, 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 body, knock, knock, knock. I'm bored, I'm miserable, so I'm going to give you some tension, I'm going to give you some discomfort, I'm going to give you some pain, I'm going to give you a headache. And it's our body's way of talking to us. When we're in physical pain and discomfort, it's our body is letting us know, because we're more than just our physical body and our mind and our emotions and we're our spiritual body too. So we get so caught up just in the physical, in this 3D world, and not taking on board that we are energetic beings and we have got a spirit. It's going to start talking to us through these aches and pains. Because if you think holistically, mind, body, spirit, all of those things need to be purely aligned, need to be clear, need to be matched up, and all flowing together with none of this not flowing, which we get when we're not doing what makes us happy, basically. So what makes us happy, what lights us up, what we're naturally good at and passionate about is really key to what we come onto this earth to do. We all have a mission. I've written this before. We all have a mission before we're incarnated into this world. Again, this is really looking at the deeper meaning that we are more than just our bodies and our minds. And it's all to serve other people. It's all to make the world a better place, to look out for other people, to care for other people, to serve humanity, and at the same time making us happy. And most people will say, when you help someone else, it makes you feel good. You know, this is how the world works. This is how it goes around. But somehow we've lost all of this. And the global pandemic that's going on at the moment, a lot of people may say that there's a great awakening going on. A lot of spiritual people are saying there is a time of great awakening. And to be awake means that we understand that we're more than our bodies and our minds. We're more than just physical beings. People that aren't awake don't believe it because they don't understand it. And they think that people like me, healers, people, energetic people talk of a reincarnated soul, people that understand that your energetic being goes on, that we have we've chosen this human body, this human experience at this time. But when that human body dies, the life comes to an end, our essence, our soul essence goes on. We'll go on to another life. And that means being awake. And I'd like to recommend my lovely friend Susan Kennard, who I've done lots of work in really bringing out this side of me, the energetic side, the spiritual side, because I've had my own spiritual awakenings and I needed to understand what was going on. And Susan does, she's got her podcast, The Spiritual Awakener, where she interviews many different people on their spiritual awakenings, on how they came to believe this. So I'm talking from a place where I've experienced things, so I believe this. I'm not just making this up. I'm not just kind of being pie in the sky. Okay, this is what I believe because I want to believe that, because I want to believe that when we die, it's not the end. That isn't the case at all. I've had it proven to me through my own experiences, but I understand that you might not believe it, because it took me a hell of a long time and a hell of a lot of things to happen and a hell of research, which is why I'm working with Susan to really get more evidence. She's what you call a spiritual scientist, so she likes the evidence that this is true, to really make me get on board with that it is true. So I understand your doubts, but if you know me and if you know that I am an honest and a genuine person, you also know that I am speaking my truth and from my heart. And another good podcast to look at is the Dharma Life podcast with Eloise, who talks about really the Great Awakening now, what's going on in life at the moment. And she's researched this so much. She's basically dedicating all of her time to that at the moment. So go and watch her to understand what's going on at the moment, and watch Susan's Spiritual Awakening on YouTube as well. And she does loads of great healing things for just donations. One is tonight, actually, the full moon healing, which is at 9 o'clock tonight, again for donations. So go and look her up. And I totally lost my train of thought. So yeah, do what makes you happy. Doing what makes you happy is getting in touch with your soul, your spiritual side, rather than just going to work, the 9 to 5, the grind, getting through the day, just on this 3D level, just to earn some money, just to live. That's not what being awake. That's what we're not born just to do that. We're born to enjoy life and to do what makes us happy and to help other people, and then other people help other people. And joy attracts more joy, love attracts more love. What's happened in the world is it has got quite bleak out there. So this is why it's this time of great awakening. The whole earth, the whole world, that's every single one of us, is going through a healing right now, a spiritual healing where we are purging all of our shadow stuff, all the stuff that might have happened to us that's left a little bit of darkness. It's our jobs, I believe, now, everyone's job, to just look within and just heal any parts of ourselves that we haven't healed, to let more light in, and then we can be happier, and then we can spread that more joy. And for all the light workers like myself, it's really our jobs to step up and spread this message to the world, which is why I really felt like I needed to put my little take on it, what I feel is going on. I've kept quiet. You might have seen my post when this whole pandemic first kind of broke out, and I knew in my gut feeling, I knew in my intuition that this was the start of something quite spectacular. But things get worse before they get better with healing, and that's for myself too. I've had some tough times and some irritating times throughout this whole lockdown, but it is the purge of that stuff that we need to bring up and clear. And it is through times of great chaos that we have great change. For our greatest struggles become our greatest accomplishments. And it's the butterfly to the caterpillar to the butterfly. Also, you've got to think that analogy, where they cocoon and the caterpillar eats itself, but then it comes out this wonderful, beautiful butterfly. So we are now in that cocooning, kind of transforming, that that time really. And yeah, so educate yourself, research yourself, go and find some information that's out there. So I've given you 2 of my mentors I look for a lot of stuff. And yeah, really have a little look within. What makes you happy? What lights you up? This is all my whole theme at the moment. That is your key. What are you naturally good at? What are you naturally passionate about? That's your key to your mission and to your life's purpose. So yeah, put in the comments, put a little what makes you happy. That would be fantastic. Love to hear from you, and I hope you enjoyed this little video. Probably more for too much, which I normally do. But yeah, take care everyone. See you soon. Bye.